Hello and welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a chest workout. It's going to be about 10 exercises in total. We'll be using bands, some with dumbbells and some with a bar, but it'll hopefully give you more ideas of what to do and how you can change and mix things up. I'm not going to waste your time, so we're going to get straight into it. So if you're lucky enough to have a barbell at home, but you haven't got the weight that you're normally used to in the gym, take a band, put it in your hands and wrap it around your back in order to add some extra resistance and obviously make this bar heavier than normal. So my favorite exercise at the moment is doing dumbbell flies using the band, and you can do this one without actually any dumbbells at all if you have a strong enough band. And I know bands are much easier to get your hands on than getting dumbbells unless you're willing to pay ridiculously high prices. I put the band underneath the bar, underneath the bench, as opposed to around my own body. And as you put the dumbbells in your hands, same form as how you would have done the bar, and then you're straight into a really nice heavy fly just by using a dumbbell or dumbbells as light as 7.5 kilos. Now by doing it slower you can make it a lot harder, and make sure you just get that squeeze at the top. But this is probably my favorite exercise at the moment, just by the fact that I can literally make 12.5s, 15 kilo dumbbells feel like 25 kilo dumbbells, and it gives you a real nice stretch along the top, along the whole pec. So that's a really good exercise I'm finding at the moment. This is a 40 to 80 pound band, and I can tell you this on its own is definitely enough if you really squeeze at the top. And really let your arms go wide. And I know these bands aren't that hard to get your hands on. My last exercise on a flat bench, if you have the equipment, is using a band. I just want to show you what it looks like using a plate, because this is what you do in the gym. This is called a plate press, and when you're at the top you really have to squeeze. This doesn't go over your face, this goes more towards over your belly. You will find yourself get a much better squeeze. So to show you that using a band, so again this probably takes a bit more of a stronger, heavier, resistant band, and as you can see, straight in the middle, above your above your belly, as opposed to right above your chest or your neck, and nice and up and back down. And that can feel that this 40 to 80 pound band would easily feel like a 15 to 20 kilogram plate, or it did for me anyway. My favorite chest exercise is the incline dumbbell press. Now I've managed to get my hands on these 25 kilogram dumbbells, but by using bands I can make these feel closer to 30 to 35. So and what I can do, I can look to use stronger bands in order to try and push this weight up for me, to make sure I am making or maintaining these gains that I am making over this lockdown. In the last lockdown I used a wooden plank and an old bed that I was going to throw away. I put it in the back garden in order to create me an incline bench. So I know it might look good that I've got this time round, but I still managed to get things done even when I didn't have the right equipment. With this incline fly, again, I'm using the 7.5 kilogram dumbbells, and I'm using this fairly light band between, I think this band's between 15 to 40 pounds. So it's not the heaviest or strongest of bands, but it can make all the difference and really help squeeze that chest at the top, and that extra resistance makes all the difference compared to feeling like you just haven't got heavy enough weight. I've got up to 50 kilograms that I can put on this bar. Right now I've only got 30 kilograms on there to show you this exercise, but nice and simple, wide arms, and I get to a point where I don't even need the bands, because I would have done enough before this to make sure that my chest has had a good enough workout. In the gym, I would start on this exercise and I would try and get between 80 to 90 to 100 kilos on this bar, which I have done in the past. So for a home workout, I'd probably make it my last exercise, so I could do less weight and also still get that same feeling and contraction on that angle that I want for my upper chest. I like to think these are the exercises that anyone will be able to do from home. Now, these bands come with a doorstop, which I will put a link for this product in the description below so you can see the exact ones I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to use this to do a chest press, and the beauty about bands is you can always add a little bit more by using other bands, as you can see in this demonstration. So get the handles, and that's what I love about this set of bands, to be fair. It's already got built-in handles. As you can see, it's just a straight push. This is not a fly. We don't want our arms to be going out and then coming in. We just want to go straight down, making sure you squeeze that chest. Now, you can really push it, and the further you get away from the door, the harder it'll be. But the more you squeeze your chest when your arms are fully extended, the better it will feel. We're going to do the same exercise, but this time it's seated. And as you can see, this band is going to go around the back of the chair, not me. You can also see that my elbows are below my chest line, and that is what makes it safer for your shoulders. So that's why I recommend that. And as you can see, nice and easy. Just push straight out, trying to keep in line with your chest, and imagine there's a bar in your hands, so your arms are both the same height as best as you can. But this is a fantastic exercise, and I hope you can see how it's working my chest. And as long as you pause at the end part of the movement, it really does work your chest. I want to show you a great fly movement exercise using a band. So when I say flies, we're looking to sort of arms wide, meet in the middle. I'm going to take this band and I'm going to grab it about three quarter of the way out. See, I'll take a little step to the side. You want your arm sort of not dead straight, but you want it sort of at a really strong point where you're feeling your chest is stretched enough. And as you can see, just pull it to the center as best as you can and really make sure you can feel that muscle contracting. Now, please, doing this at home, make sure you tie this to something really strong and sturdy. I would recommend a lamppost or a fence post outdoors. Obviously do both sides, both pecs separately, and then I would superset this with a banded press up. Those were my chest exercises that I have been doing over the last few weeks, and I will continue to do so for the remainder of however long this lockdown goes on for. If you think that might help anyone you know, please share and tell a friend. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching this. See you in the next workout.